What happens when you leave behind everything you know, your home, your friends, your family, and take a leap into the unknown? That was my 2024. From navigating my 20s to relocating from Nigeria to Canada to chasing after the dreams I wrote down in a prayer. This year was a roller coaster I never saw coming. Let me take you through it all because trust me, you would want to hear. So 2024 started out rough for me, like really, really rough. If you know me very well or if you are very close to me, you should know how much I love my dogs. They were like my babies, they were like my family, my everything. But then at the beginning of the year, I lost all three of them at the same time. I was so devastated, I was so sad. I was like, this is it. This is how 2024 is gonna be. Like this year is gonna be so bad because it already started out on a very, very worse note. But then in December 31st, 2023, I wrote down every single thing I wanted in 2024 and I prayed over them in crossover night. Little did I know that God was going to come true for me, and the story was far from over. Because in the middle of all the chaos that was happening in 2024, I relocated from Nigeria to Canada. I remember when I wrote this down in my 2024 vision, like in my 2024 goals, before I went to pray, it was like so impossible. I was like, let everything just happen according to God's will. I didn't even believe that it was going to happen. It felt so impossible. But guys, do you know where I am currently? Do you know where I am currently? I am in Canada. Moving to Canada or moving abroad for that my studies or to start a new life or a new chapter has always been something that I have always dreamed of for so long. Even to this day, it still feels so real. Like sometimes I always just blink like or open my eyes wide like am I dreaming? If I'm dreaming, I need to wake up because if this is a dream and I wake up, I'll be so heartbroken. But this is not a dream, guys. This is real life. Somebody pinch me. Relocating to Canada was not just a physical move. I had to learn to adjust. I had to be resilient. In fact, when I was coming here all by myself, I'm supposed to have uploaded my travel vlog by now, but then unfortunately I cannot upload my travel vlog because I uploaded my travel prep vlog a little bit late. So I'll be uploading my travel vlog in the new year, probably 2 days after this video. Or I think 2 days after this video I'm going to drop my travel vlog. And you guys would have seen from that video that I was actually very terrified. I was scared, I was confused, I didn't know what I was doing. But this 2024 actually brought out like a part of me that I never knew was there, meaning that I can actually do anything that I actually put my mind to. Like I actually have the capabilities of doing things that I didn't know I could do. But that was not all 2024 had in store for me. Relocating to Canada was not it at all. Remember I said I wrote down a list of things that I wanted to happen and I went to go and pray over them and crossover. Like I took my prayer seriously because my life depended on this thing. Let me tell you, part of my dreams was to be a first class student. Guys, I can boldly or bravely say that yes, I left Redeemers University as a first class student. I had 4.62 out of 5 points in my as a CGPA in Redeemers University. You know what? My goals that I wrote in 2024 that got fulfilled this year has made me to realize that you know what? We used to underestimate the power of God. We underestimate the power of God. That's why we ask for things that we feel, oh, if I ask God for this one, it might be too big. Ask God for that thing and watch Him come true for you. Trust me, when I was writing Relocated to Canada, at first I deleted it because I was like, the way it's not even possible. How is it possible? How am I going to do it? How? I just, you know what? Let me just write it. If God said it will happen, it will happen. I just wrote it, and guys, look at where I am today. One of my goal was like, okay, in the year of 2024, my hair was going to be restored. Guys, do you see this on my head? What? Do you see that this is my hair, not a wig? It is on my head. It was placed on my head. It's not a wig. Yes, guys. But that was not all what 2024 was all about. It wasn't just about me relocating or taking goals off my list. 2024 was also about me figuring out my 20s. I turned 21 this year. Navigating your life in your 20s is no joke. You're trying to figure out your path, you're trying to figure out your life, you're trying to hold everything together. But 2024 taught me that it's okay not to have all the answers. Yeah, it's okay not to have all the answers. It's just about showing up for yourself even when things get hard. Yes, guys, you always have to show up. If you know that, okay, this is what I want to do, if you have set your mind that, okay, this is what I want to do, always show up to do that thing, no matter how hard things get. And one of the biggest lessons I learned this year is to always trust the process. Like, guys, even in your academics, trust the process. Every single thing, just be trusting the process and trust God. See, when I was studying when I was in first semester, like, we wrote tests, started getting my test result back. I started piling up Odo. Odo in Nigeria is 0 failure. I wrote a test in anatomy. I had 8/20. I wrote another test in statistics. I had 8/40. Like, what's going on? But you know what happened? I continued to trust the process. I was like, I didn't know if I was making progress. I didn't know if I was improving. All I know was that, okay, I was not doing well. I started to like add more effort into my academics. I started to read harder, even though we're not doing any tests to prove if I actually know what I was doing. But I just trusted the process. I trusted God. I trusted myself that, okay, I know what I am doing. I believe I know what I am doing. Just like in my travel vlog that I will still upload 2 days after this video, where I was like, oh, I did not know where I was going. Oh, I was just following the signs that was like, oh, go here, go here. And one of the signs said I should enter the train. I don't know if I'm supposed to enter the train. I just entered the train. I just said, okay. I just trusted the process that if the sign said I should enter the train will get me to my gate. I followed the sign. I trusted the process. That was one of my biggest lessons from 2024. Always trust the process. Looking back, I'm so grateful for everything that happened in 2024. The win, the losses, the lessons. Losing my dog at the beginning of the year was actually very heartbreaking, very devastating, but it taught me how to heal. Then relocating from Canada was actually very terrifying, but it showed me how strong I am. And then seeking out all my goals, all my vision that I set for this year, just reminded me of how faithful God can be when you trust Him. This year was literally better than last year, because I remember in 2023 was going to be better than 2020. So this year I'm saying 2024 is going to be better than 2023. It was like 2024 is going to be better than 2023, and I can gratefully, happily, gracefully say 2024 was times 100 better than 2023. But do you know one thing I know is that 2025 would be better than 2024. 2025 feels like a blank page that is waiting to be written. Yes, I can't wait to see what God has in store for me in 2025. And I know that the plan or the thought He has towards us is not evil, but of good, for us to have, be in a better place. I don't know how the verse is written, but I shall know that there's a verse like that in the Bible. I'm going to leave it here so you guys can read it. I'm looking forward in 2025. I'm looking forward to building everything I've started this year, to having a beautiful chapter, to chasing after bigger dreams, guys, and being the best version of myself every day. But before I go, since we're already getting to the end of this video, let me ask you guys, what are you most grateful for in 2024? What are you looking forward to in 2025? Let's talk about it in the comments. And cheers to more growth, more wins, and more incredible stories waiting to be written. Cheers to 2025! If this video resonated to you, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this video. This is just the beginning of the journey, and I would love for you to come along for the ride. Cheers to the next chapter together. And don't forget to subscribe, because in this channel I'm going to be sharing with you guys my journey as an international student living in Canada, from studying to working to just every single thing, and you would not want to miss out. If you know you want to learn 1 or 2 things from me, You have to stay subscribed. You have to be faithful. You have to join. You have to be my best friend. Yeah, bestie, you have to be my best friend, and you have to continue to be my best friend. And to all my besties, I've always stayed here to be right from the very, 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 very beginning when we started this channel, when I was battling with my hair loss and everything. Look at where I am today, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Before I go, let me just remind you that my travel vlog will be dropping 2 days after this video. So if you haven't watched my travel prep vlog or my final moments in Nigeria, please go and watch it. That was the video about my last month in Nigeria, so go and watch it. So thank you for watching this video once again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.